Yeah, this deck has ruined my day. I thought I was going to live the dream of the Quadruple Silver Surfer with Chameleon here copying the text of another card revealed this turn, which, you know, can copy your Silver Surfer. That's 2. Well, you've also got Silver Surfer First Steps, which can copy your Silver Surfer. That's 3. Maybe she even counts for another half. That's 3.5 surfers. Then you've got Prodigy, which, guess what, can copy the text of a Silver Surfer. That's 4 Silver Surfers, or plus 8 points on all of your 3 drops, you know, which is great with Brood, maybe even more than that with Shaw. And it seemed like such an awesome dream. Because, like, look, I started off, I was like, you know, I'll just do a double Silver Surfer deck with just Surfer and Chameleon. And honestly, that's probably pretty good. I bet that works pretty well. But I just decided it was way too boring. It wasn't interesting enough for me. I've played Silver Surfer 100 times, and I needed something a little crazier. So I thought, let's up the ante. Let's double the stakes. 4 Silver Surfers is going to be fun. Let me tell you right now, it was not fun. Because it's actually not that crazy hard to pull off. This deck is, you know, running Crystal and Esme Cuckoo, ways to help you find your combo pieces. You've got Sarah in there for discounts, Magic as an enabler to give you more time and to help you find combo pieces. I actually was assembling 3 or 4 Surfers pretty often. Sometimes it's a little hard to get the Silver Surfer First Steps to go off. That can create some hiccups. Other times the game decides to ruin your freaking life with the worst possible luck you've ever experienced in the history of the universe by giving your opponents the absolute perfect locations and cards and making your life a living hell. And that's what you're going to see in this video. Enjoy. Oh boy. Octuple Surfer incoming, dude. Let's do it. Mid's fine. We can get a Sarah there. Brood, just toss it right or whatever. I don't know. Shaw can go mid too. That's fine. Black Cat early. Okay, so probably end of turn deck stuff. That is a sick Black Cat. Looks like Darkhawk Black Cat or something. It's cool. Yeah, we'll go Brood here. That's fine. Crystal, we can definitely play next turn. I mean, it is nice to play Crystal now, to be honest. I can always dump Brood later. She can go on top of Crystal, too. That's fine. If I get a Sarah, as I hope, then, you know, Onslaught Citadel is going to be beautiful. Oh, we burned a Mystique. Mystique and Black Cat? Yeah, I don't know what they're cooking with, actually, guys. I don't know. Mystique and Black Cat. Not end of turn, but what the heck's the Mystique for? What ongoing card is going in an end of turn deck? Maybe it's just like Tempo Darkhawk stuff? I don't know now. Luna Snow adds even more confusion. What the heck? Honestly, legitimately, I have no idea what they're cooking. No Sarah, so I think we just do this the old-fashioned way, right? Like, next turn is Surfer, Prodigy. Or, well, not all that, I guess, but, you know. 2 of those, anyway. So that means I need to get Brood down now. I'll go ahead and burn my cube now. Going to 8 on the final turn doesn't really seem to do anything, right? Chameleon would be the missing piece of the puzzle here. I also just need to be strong enough left, but I think with all the Surfer hits, you will be generally. But I don't know. They didn't play their Sarah mid. That's really interesting. They might have a reason for that, I guess. I mean, this is 11 points now. It actually might go off this turn, which is fine. That's not a problem. I mean, they don't usually play left, actually. You don't usually fill out that final spot, so it should be okay. We got 2 3-drops right, which is, oh, they do play out left. Okay, shoot. That means we need Silver Surfer to go off next turn, which I really just need that Chameleon at this stage, right? If not, we'll go Shaw. That's fine, too. Oh, God almighty. No. No, it's like Iron Man Tribunal stuff. Oh, no, we're cooked. Oh, no, we're cooked. We never win. We do have priority, but Prodigy is going to be end of turn, so it doesn't really matter about priority here, right? It matters more about all 3 of these are going to be the end of turn version. So unless we're ahead, it's just not going to work, which we're never going to be ahead because they have 8 million power, right? This deck's already good on its own, and giving it Onslaught Citadel in the mid is just like, are you joking, you know? Like, are you kidding, dude? So we actually hit, you know, sometimes this would have been the Quadruple Surfer dream, but not really, right? You have to win to make it count. Wait, the way this worked. I don't know this yet. I'm not sure if you, I don't think Chameleon works if you play him first, because it does say card you've revealed, which, I mean, I can't, it won't let me look at the base version of this. Here it is over here, right? Copy the text of the card here you've revealed, which you won't have revealed it yet. So unfortunately with this sort of ordering, yeah, I don't think there's any other way to do this. Like Prodigy copying right. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It has to have revealed first, I think. I mean, I you know, if it doesn't say like played, the face down version just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that doesn't track. All right, Sarah Onslaught Citadel is pretty sweet, I guess. Hub 3-drop. Ooh. I mean, yeah, it's an Onslaught Citadel card potentially. I'm not going to play this Forge because why do I need to? We'll go Magic mid. I'm going to trust that somehow I benefit more from Citadel than the opponent, because Sarah does seem crazy strong. Could literally just play 6 3-drops on the, you know, on turn 6 even. Don't even worry about Limbo maybe. On that note, do you play Esme instead? Esme doesn't really do anything because we're going to have 7 cards in hand, so I don't think so. Right, that doesn't make sense. Let's turn off Danger Room. That seems annoying. It might be more annoying for the opponent sometimes, but it's annoying for me either way. So we'll go Esme on 4. I mean, I got the same problem though. She's not really drawing a card. Would be better off playing like a Surfer First Steps or a... oh, that's an issue. Oh, dang, dude. Well, there goes 4 Surfers mid, which was the plan. So now you would want to put Sarah somewhere else if you want 4 Surfers. If you're okay with just 3 Surfers, you could revert back to the, you know, you could still do Sarah left. It's admittedly going to feel a little weird to not play Sarah in Onslaught Citadel just to get 4 Surfers down that I don't even have 2 of right now, you know? I think that's just wrong, right? I think we have to go Sarah left. Although, man, I don't know. Now I'm like looking again, dude, and it's like, I got 3 of them now. Affliction, you got to get pretty big, dude. I'm gonna do it this way, man. I'm doing it the wrong way for fun here. Yeah, I'm doing it the wrong way for fun. Deal. I don't care if you're mad about it. Deal. Get over it. Doing it the wrong way for fun. I like it that way. Sadly, did not hit the Chameleon yet, though. We want to do this, and we want to play Surfer, Prodigy, and Chameleon all at once on the final turn. It would be great to have priority here, but I don't know if it happens because I'm worried Ajax comes down. I guess he's small right now, but I'd be losing in 2 spots anyway. So either way, it's too much. Oh, this might give me priority, actually. Holy moly, and Baku does he? Oh, this is C3, by the way. What am I talking about? Affliction. It's an Affliction C3, dude. I didn't even realize C3 Citadel's particularly problematic, and I just gave them a Cerebro potentially. Oh boy. So I do have Quadruple Surfer sometimes, but not often because Cerebro probably just goes off here, right? I think unfortunately so, yeah. This doesn't do anything. It's Cosmo. Yeah, I don't see a way to win even with all these Surfers because they probably just win. They may decide left is actually not that important though. They might just go like Hazmat right and Cerebro left, and maybe left we actually do beat. Might only gain like 6, you know. Oh, wrong choice there. Just kidding. I don't think this Surfer First Steps ever goes off is my takeaway here, right? So, you know, we got Hazmat problems. They got extra energies. They can play a lot of stuff. We just got problems here. I don't think we hold left ever. It's going to be an enormous amount of power. This is a really cool turn and everything, but Cerebro is just too strong here. I've had 2 straight games where like I had a pretty good game and then the opponent just hit Onslaught Citadel and completely farmed me, and it's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. It's like actually pretty close anyway. Wow. If they didn't have Mystique, we're fine, dude. This is the downside of Surfer first steps, right? Like demanding the end of turn, because we would actually have another 6 points here if she went off, but she has to be end of turn. Remember, Forge is getting Cosmo. Don't stress out about the Forge not going here. If M'Baku was in deck and popped out right, would we have won? No, I don't think so, right? We would have had only another 8 here, another 4 here, so no. Even if it wasn't Onslaught Citadel, this is just an easy win, man. It's really frustrating. I've had 2 games in a row. This video is going to feature a lot of really tilting losses, but there's nothing I can do about that, man. Every game is like I've had really close games, and I get screwed by locations. All right, Pet Mansion, no problem. Ruckus. This is a really popular portrait, by the way. I think it was pretty accessible in that game mode, right? And then it just looks sick, of course, so I get it. I totally understand. This is not so popular portrait. It's, although very readily available, not quite so sick. My stupid hipster portrait here. Muir Island, yeah, let's just turn it off. I mean, like, technically, yeah, we could go wide on it with Brood or something already, but I'm really ultimately just going to be, like, playing Sarah over here, so I'm not really going to load this up early, because I want to leave a spot for the Surfers, right? We want Surfers all to go left. So we're going to go Sarah right. Maybe find an Esme or a Crystal first, I guess. Hey, nice, okay. Cool, cool. Sarah right on 5. Cassandra Novak from Erisham. So not really. Oh, bro. The mirror match on Sarah here. That's in their Erisham deck, by the way, which is kind of surprising, but cool. Cool, I like it. I dig it. He drew a Surge. That's bad. We need both Surfer and Prodigy here for the quad hit. Not that that's mandatory, but, you know, in particular, you want to load up the Silver Surfer first steps a turn early so that Chameleon doesn't have to rely on it. Oh, my God. Blob is a monster. What did he hit? Isan and Enchantress. Okay, well, an Enchantress not being in hand is good, but I mean, yeah, guys, if you draw Prodigy here, you're set up, but you gotta win. You gotta win left, which, you know, they know it's coming. Like they see it, right? So, oh, they could have turned off Limbo, but they went triple Limbo, dude. Bro, they would have. I think they would have won if they just turned off here. Dagger. Okay, that's a generated Legion too, by the way, man. That's crazy. They really like the Limbo. They only have 2 3-drops rights. I don't think I ever win right. I feel like if they do commit left here, which they totally should, they're probably gonna win. Now, since I don't have the, honestly, like the Shaw here does sort of help me out, I guess. Wait, how much did that Shaw cost? Oh, they all cost 2, duh, of course, yeah. But they're all 2 3s as well, yeah. Now, Chameleon could copy a Shaw, unfortunately. So maybe, I don't think you want to put Shaw there though, because you really need to win left and mid. So I think you just risk it. It'll still get caught once by a Silver Surfer first steps, but it is a 50-50 here, right? Like you'd kind of prefer to put the Shaw elsewhere, I think. I guess in case of a Goblin or something, you put in Surge or a Red Hulk. There's a few cards I can think of. Oh, I am not having fun today, man. This has been the most miserable deck I've ever played. It's not even really the deck's fault. The deck's pretty cool. It's working pretty well. Like how often we're actually achieving cool Surfer things is awesome. It's just locations and tech cards, man. Some people think tech cards got over nerfed, but it's still just so pervasive. Everybody is still running tons of tech cards. You know, maybe they got nerfed an appropriate amount. Oh, Elysium and Sarah, dude. Oh, this could set up real well. We've even got Esme to draw more stuff. Well, she doesn't always technically draw more stuff, but often she draws more stuff. Isle of Silence, no biggie. We'll just ignore that with, oh my God, a rock already drawn though. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, I am so tilted today. Every single game, something annoying happens, man. Surge is honestly one of my lowest hits too. Oh, we did get out ahead of Death's Domain though. That's kind of nice, I'll be honest. So we need to do Surfer stuff mid. So we play Surge and Sarah left. Set up our Surfer lane here. Honestly, Esme could legitimately hold. Turn 3 Wiccan, but they missed because Domino was not the right cost. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've got 4 surfers in hand, guys. I don't even need a limbo this game. Bro, if I get hit by Eliath, I'm gonna lose my dang mind, dog. I'm gonna lose my dang mind. I need to get priority, but can I? I don't see how. Well, I mean, they're not gonna Eliath this turn, are they? They're not gonna Eliath this turn, dog. They could, but they're not going to. Don't you? Okay. Dude, you know how mad I was gonna be if they freaking Eliath here, dude. Do you know how mad I was gonna be? So we're definitely gonna hold mid this turn anyway for the buffs. I don't know about forever. This game's getting weird because I only got 1 spot left, and you know it's a limbo game now. So, you know, I'm hoping that Quadruple Surfer does some work here. You know. Oh no! Oh no, that's fine. As long as we're ahead. No, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna for a second I was worried, but he does copy the text. They're both gonna go off end of turn this turn, so it's all good. He will copy only surfers here because of the order or whatever. So yep, 35 mid. Okay. Let's just hold here. Left is gonna be real tough to win, but maybe if I get a Shaw, I could go forward Shaw left. Mercury does not win right for them anymore unless they did like a cannonball over there. Mercury cannonball. That would be pretty spooky. I don't know if they're even running cannonball though, right? Like a lot of these decks I think just run Mercury as is. I could also do Brood over here if I hit it too for even more points. Oh, the Brood's clutch. The Brood's clutch. Now if they go cannonball, they only have 4 points, and I would have I'd have another 8 here, and I trust mid to hold. Oh yes, dude, I was so freaking tilted, dude. I've been so freaking tilted, but we hit the Quadruple Silver Surfer, and now I'm a happy man, dude. I don't think this deck has. Maybe they didn't hit it. There actually is no Eliath, but there is a cannonball in the 2 most popular versions of these. Yeah, no, there's no Eliath, but there is definitely a cannonball, bro. Oh, Brood might have saved me here. They also might have just been reasonably worried about left as well. Because, you know, they were locked in here and they only had a 5-point lead, it looks like. But I was actually going to add another 8 here so that even cannonball, we win 8-4. So, kind of good either way. Woo, that was a cool game, dude. I like going early. That was fun, dude. That was fun. Quadruple Surfer, let's go. All right, cloning vats. I mean... even more surfers, maybe. I think you love Esme over Crystal, of course, because it's not symmetrical. Do we want an extra Esme in hand? Not really. In fact, let's just turn off cloning VADs. Unfortunately, we don't have priorities. They might get a little benefit here. They don't. Good news. Opponent has skipped 3 straight turns. What in God's name are they cooking on here, dude? We'll go Esme. Try to find more dudes. Surge. Nah, I don't even know if Surge really. I mean, no, Surge is good on 2 in this deck for sure. I need stuff to do early. Okay, buffed Brood is nice. Skip 3 turns and still gonna win the game. That one's tough. You always hate to see that, eh? Let's save left maybe for like a Surfer pop-off spot. Crystal kind of unplayable now too, I think. Brood also actually... maybe mid is the Surfer pop-off spot because you kind of need Brood to go left. I mean, I know one of the Broods is going to get pulled right, but that's okay. I sort of need something left though, and I don't want to go super wide mid is the idea. Okay, no Jane yet is good news. We also don't know how many of their cards are in hand already. That's always the thing with this deck. You just never know. We don't have to worry about Brood moving anymore, so now I can do that. Crystal just makes them too good, right? So I think you just go Shaw here. I'm never going to get to 4 surfers this game because I don't have time. Well, I don't even have 1 surfer yet. I need... yeah, I do have to play Crystal, guys. I don't know. But I don't really trust Crystal to win right is the issue. And I don't really think I'm going to win mid either. So I could go triple surfer here, but that's the best I can do. I mean, yeah, I don't. You just don't ever feel good anyway against a Mr. Negative deck, so I feel it's extra bad. I'm thinking like maybe Iron Mans aren't that good at Necrotia, but Gores are. You know what I mean? Like there's some great plays still. Okay, Iron Man right's kind of also small at the moment. Well, there's that Iron Man mid we were talking about. Okay. Still hard to beat a big Gore there. I'm playing a fair number of on-reveal cards. Unfortunately, we missed our Surfer. Dude, no plays. Literally nothing. No ways to do anything. God dang, man. I'm drawing literally 11 out of 12 cards every game, and I can't find what I need. Sucks. I'm not even asking for the quadruple always. Onslaught Citadel, I mean, this could help me. Is this like the featured location? No, today's Tuesday. I've had 3 of these in 4 games. And the previous ones, my opponent were like Onslaught deck and Cerebro deck, you know? And I got double magic. Great. Guys, I'm so tilted right now by this deck. I'm actually losing my mind. I really did not think this would be so bad. If you know, like, yeah, it's running a few sacrificial cards, right? Like Crystal and Esme don't really go in this deck. Prodigy, you probably also argue, and Silver Surfers probably don't really go in this deck. But they're not like crazy sacrifices, you know? It's not like I'm running just total garbage, unplayable stuff. They're still good, you know? They're still just 3 drops for Silver Surfer. They're not disasters. Earlier when I was looking at this, these Black Cats, dude, they got 2 playable Black Cats off Time Theater. This is unbelievable, dude. I saw Darkhawk left. Maybe we just have to turn off the Darkhawk, honestly, because these aren't that, I don't care about these. I do benefit from this from Sarah, but my combo works, you know, without it, so I think for the sake of Darkhawk, I just have to turn these numbers down. I'm just glad I didn't draw that rock immediately. That's usually what I do. There was an extra card in the deck, by the way, because of Nova, because of Time Theater, I mean, which sucks, but can live with that. We can go mid for our combo, so Brood can just load up early here. Nothing else to do except play a Shaw right now. We'd really like to find Sarah, of course, but really unlikely. 1 in 7 to hit seems kind of impossible. And if we don't hit it, I don't even know what we don't even have a good preemptive play because I don't have a Surfer first steps yet. Quake irrelevant. Yeah, we don't care about that. Somehow I don't even have a good curve play here. There's no 2-drop even to fill in. This is unbelievably unlucky. God, 3 more rocks. Forget it, dude. We're cooked. Somehow I drew a non-rock. That's honestly impressive. That's honestly impressive, dude. Chameleon Prodigy doesn't do anything, right? Like, that's the issue here. When Surfer's in this spot, if Surfer's here, it's backwards this turn, but I guess you can actually go Prodigy Chameleon next turn. That's honestly pretty decent. It feels stupid this turn, right? But it's actually pretty decent next turn. A lot of bodies right, Shaw left. Cuckoo doesn't do anything for us ever, I think, but 4/4 rock, dude. This is not the worst play I've ever made. It's not the best. Let's be clear about that. I'm worried about Eliath. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was gonna be triple Surfer at least. How big were we getting mid, right? We were gonna be we were gonna add 8 with the Prodigy. So that already puts you at 13, and then Chameleon was gonna add another 8. So that puts you at 21 mid. You gain 8 left, which is 20, and you gain 12 right. 24. Outside of an Eliath, that's pretty hard to beat. Eliath definitely farms it up, but only barely, by the way. If they committed like just an Eliath here, they might be scared they were going to lose right for free, which might be why they retreated, because I only need 1 body here, you know. Even if I could have played a 1-cost rock, which I would have if not for Sandbar, it would have been worth 4 points, even without buffs. And they were probably thinking like, hey, where does this Surfer go? So actually a good little steal there. Yeah, not a bad little steal. Oh my god. The quintuple Surfer dream. Oh my god. Tarnax 4. Sure. You know what? We're just gonna do Forge into Brood there and lock in on it. I think that's fine. Hopefully Forge gets a little boost, but we can trust the Brood, I think. You know, usually there's, actually not any good for us, but spicy. Hey, we could maybe play a 1/6. I don't know. Only we didn't miss turn 1. Could play it right now. All right, I already see 4 surfers, so that's a cool start. All right. I like that Silver Surfer first steps we can load up early as well. That's always nice. Would hate to not play a Chameleon this game, but I guess we'll see what we can do. Brood's gonna transform into another 3, but that's fine, right? Usually stays about the same size, so. Ooh, we lose the Luna Snow, but they Shadow King now. All right, thank God that wasn't later, yeah. Do we go Magic? Agony Shadow King Ravona deck. I'm trying to think what the heck no, they weren't a Shadow King deck. So they're a merge deck. They're a Man Spider deck. I actually don't want this game going too long. That's actually a problem. I need the game to end. So I think we'll play Surfer next turn. Hopefully you hold on Surfer first step still, right? Oh, they're kind of late on all their stuff right now, you know, like they didn't have a Man Spider here, they would have played it. So that's a good sign. Oh my God. Now I want to do this again, dude, because now I can actually get 5 Silver Surfers this game, dude. Dude. 5 Silver Surfers. Is it worth it? I don't even care if I win. I just want to play 5 Silver Surfers, man. I think it's wrong. I think you're better off statistically to not do this, but I just want to play 5 Silver Surfers. Oh, I guess I didn't have a choice anyway. Okay. We were locking in regardless. All right, so 5 Silver Surfers it is. Now, I need to be winning left this turn for the Prodigy to connect. So maybe I just go Chameleon this turn and do Prodigy on the final turn. Yeah, that makes more sense, right? So you do Chameleon this turn. You might get 3 Surfers here, and then you do Prodigy left and Surfer right on the final turn. Maybe even move Limbo to get an extra guy around too, because we're going to be missing a guy here. Yeah, and we trust this is going to go off this turn too, usually. Although I guess a Man Spider left would challenge that logic, so I don't know if that's true. Penny moving as well could challenge that logic. Uh-oh. I mean, hopefully Surfer goes off next turn either way, but how big is this last card? Because we're at C. Oh, Man Spider's pulling that over. Nice. Okay, so we are going to go off left. So that's 3 Surfers down. Oh, never mind. Now we're never going to get left. Oh, no, it's only going to be 2 Surfers down. Dude, also, if they have a freaking guy, we're so cooked. This is why I said we didn't want a Limbo, right? If they have stupid Taskmaster, we just lose. God dang it, dude. I cannot actually ever win a game. I'm only going to get 4 Surfers, sadly. Taskmaster always beats us, which is why they're snapping. And I'm going to play it out because I want to see 5 Surfers go off because it's really funny. Man. I'm sad to lose to my favorite deck right now, too. Like, this is my favorite deck. But if you don't interact with it, it's real hard to beat it. The fact that they're not... the fact they're playing 3 cards is making me, like, a little hopeful, I guess. No, Taskmaster's so cheap. I guess they still will be winning. Great. Cool. Great. Oh, they even hit here. Great. Just great. You'll love to see it. Great stuff. Great stuff, dude. Great stuff. You'll love to see it, man. So we got Quadruple Surfer. But not Quintuple Surfer. Almost. Not quite. Sadly, despite having 34 and 35 points, historically numbers that would have ran away with a lot of games, it's not even on the same planet as we feared. All right, couple cards in hand. We like cards. I don't think this is even possible without Magic. I'm realizing now how many ranks I'm going to lose trying to make this deck work. I mean, I thought it would be kind of okay as just a Surfer deck at baseline. I don't know if that's true yet, though. So far, well, I can just tell you so far it's not true. Maybe we save Forge for later, actually. I think we could Bifrost Rocket Pad. If I knew I was going to draw Brood, I would probably just Forge now, right? But we don't know that. Bugle War Machine. Oh, okay. Opponent might be annoyed that I have that. It's probably worth playing on 4, to be honest, just to give me options here. Hopefully they don't. Do I have priority? No. Okay, nice. I was gonna say hopefully. Oh, that's kind of a waste. They got my magic, but we didn't get 2, so now they still have that storm turn-off possibility. If we had 2, I guess they'd have a Legion turn-off possibility anyway, though, so maybe it doesn't matter. Kind of annoying that we called that same shot. But we'll put in the War Machine. Maybe that gives us plenty of play anyway. I don't really have a lot of 3-drops for a Surfer plan, though. If you went like Prodigy or First Steps. So just don't have a Surfer right now, so that's a wholly separate problem. But I think we cannot trust turn 7 to happen, though. This is exactly the kind of deck that's very good at denying that. Okay, interesting. They did not play their War Machine on curve. Perhaps they were looking for like, I don't know, Storm or Legion or something, right? Might have been digging for a better answer. Okay, Brood does give me some dump potential. There's their War Machine, okay. But no lockouts yet. I just still have to assume Legion can happen. And I'm assuming Legion happens where? Right? You go to 9. So I need to play a Surfer at least. I think this looks pretty good, actually, right? Oh, wrong order, but yeah. This looks pretty good. If we go to 7, I mean, this copies the text. You can't actually Prodigy there to get another one still. But I think this beats any Legion stuff or Storm, whatever. Storm, same difference, right? Oh, actually, Storm's a tie mid. Does that cause any problems for us? Oh, Electro's big too, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're going to bigger than 11, so we'll win here. We're getting double Surfer. It was a problem if we didn't get double Surfer to win mid. Oh, also, that's only 10. I'm apparently very bad at math. I don't know how. How am I so bad at math? I don't know. So yeah, this game double Surfer held. War Machine, it didn't actually matter to us, but I think it felt totally fine to play. I mean, surely they knew I was expecting this, but maybe just gave it a go anyway. Double Surfer turns out still pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Not Quadruple Surfer, but double's not bad, man. Not bad. Sunspot. Okay, that's not a big problem. Forge, do we tempo you out? No, let's wait. We got Sarah, so we can wait. We'll play Esme next turn. Sunspot maybe High Evo. We've seen some like Mr. Negative stuff with this, actually. Danger Room. That's a pretty good spot for Brood to go later. Even if the front half dies, you got the front third, let's say it dies. You got the back third, back 2/3. Esme over Crystal for sure, right? I mean, that's not necessarily true though, because this does get you deeper into the deck. Esme creates a copy, so like Esme's kind of better for desperation later. Oh, this is High Evo indeed, man. Yeah, Surge is a pretty weak hit, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, Esme doesn't really do anything here. It just keeps the hand too full. So we'll just go Shaw for now. Shaw plus Sarah mid's good. You can dump Brood later. Like, we've still got... We're, like, okay here. We just, 3 of our Surfers are in the deck. That's the issue right now. Cyclops, okay. Thankfully, Shaw does not gain -2 power from Cyclopses, I guess. So big time. There's a Surfer. Okay. Just need the real one now. Oh, I don't have magic this game. I just realized. Oh, crap. Sarah's leaving me really exposed. I don't even have a Surfer, man. I don't like this at all. Chameleon does basically nothing. I guess you could get a cool Chameleon Brood play. Or, excuse me, Forge play. Surfer, anybody? Does it even work? Is it good? Wrong Surfer. You can do this. You never trust 6 points to win, do you? Maybe you do. This isn't. It's 8 points. The Brood's still only getting. No, there's no way on earth this works. This makes absolutely 0 sense. Zero chance of victory here. Literally 0. Yep. Literally 0 chance of victory, as we said. It's kind of funny, right? Like 2 Forges is not what we're supposed to do, but it's cute. Bro. Like, of all the things to go wrong, like, that's a fine one because it has 0 impact on my life, but, like, come on. Insult to injury is a phrase we've all heard, and that was it right there.